Welcome to Sir Pierce's Armory, where we equip you with the tactics you need to be a successful adventurer. I'm Sir Pierce, the famed magical talking sword of the great city of Hullabaloo. Today, we begin our series on the basics of each class within the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons, and I know what you're thinking. Isn't a new edition about to come out? Yes, but who cares? It looks mostly the samesies, and now that it's been delayed, and due to how much I love to hear myself talk, I decided to share my wealth of tactical combat experience with you all now. This series will cover the core features of each class, not their subclasses. If these do well, we'll cover them later. We'll also be focusing on lower levels of play, considering that's where most adventures take place. First up, Barbarians. If you've ever felt unbridled rage burn within you and you couldn't afford therapy, then Barbarians are for you. First, when creating a Barbarian, look for Strength and Constitution. If the custom lineage feature from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything is available to you, then I suggest taking it, especially for the free feat. But more on those later. Next, let's look at the most iconic of all Barbarian features. Rage. The feeling you get when someone says, "That's funny," instead of laughing at your joke. The feeling that swells inside of you when you stub your toe. Allegedly! That feeling you get when your housemate, Kenneth, eats the last cookie but doesn't throw away the cookie box. So you go and you open it and find only bitter disappointment that soon turns into a burning rage. Rage is great. These are the rules. Remember, we receive most of its benefits when using strength-based weapons, so melee is going to often be our best recourse, which is good because we want to be right in the thick of whatever action is going on. Due to the resistance we gain from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, and our D12 hit die, Barbarians are far better suited to taking punishment than those frail wizards they are often found traveling with. Since we're going to be getting our hands dirty in melee, I suggest taking as big of a weapon as possible. Great axes are rather iconic, I suppose, but of course I, and your average damage output, are more partial to the greatsword. However, though it pains me to say, a heavy pull-on is perhaps our best resource, at least when we pair it with the always useful pull-on master feat. A tactic you will hear from me often is maximizing our action economy every round, and Pull On Master allows us to do just that. By giving us a bonus action attack we can make every round. As a Barbarian, we want to be making as many attacks as we can each round, so Pull On Master should definitely be heavily weighed as an option. Especially when we factor in our next, and perhaps most important feature, Reckless Attack. Here's the thing about Reckless Attack. Always Reckless Attack! I know what you're going to say. What about if I'm not raging? Reckless Attack! What if Kenneth said he was sorry? Reckless Attack! I know it sounds dangerous, giving your enemies advantage against you, but you're a Barbarian! You laugh in the face of danger. And remember, we want our enemies to attack us. It's all part of our plan. Our plan of rage! Attacks made against us are attacks not made against our allies, who are almost always much squishier than us. The advantage our enemies get against us pales in comparison to the advantage we receive on all of our own attack rolls. And another quick tip for you, advantage is amazing! Especially when paired with our next favorite feat option, Great Weapon Master. The advantage we gain from Reckless Attack enables us to offset the -5 penalty we receive from using the best feature from Great Weapon Master. A static +10 to our damage for every attack makes us a foe truly to be feared upon the battlefield. And by Kenneth. This only becomes more magnified once we reach 5th level and gain our second attack. And by 5th level, if we chose custom lineage, we can charge forth into battle with our mighty halberd and make 3 attacks each turn, all with advantage, making you the most efficient barbarian killing machine your mother always wanted you to be. Thus ends our Barbarian 101 video. Let us know your best barbarian tactics below, and stay tuned for more class videos soon by liking and subscribing. We may even go back and talk about artificers eventually.